Yeah, g'day guys, how we doing? Barry Steak Fries here, back with you for another week, another episode, another pretty regular, boring old episode. Nothing too special happening right here, as you can tell. It's oh wait, what? Hey, what? Oh, psych! It is a special episode. Have a look at this, guys. Hey, what do you reckon? Me new digs, pretty snazzy. Here we are, brand new waterfront studio. Look how beautiful it is. And I tell you what, guys, it's long overdue. You know, Barry Steak Fries, he's been slogging away in the studio. I've paid my dues, and I've also been paid a pretty hefty settlement by the New South Wales government after the wrongful arrest by the Sydney police about that whole jetpacking over the harbour episode. But anyway, guys, the hows and whys can wait. Right now, it's time to celebrate, time to breathe it all in. Have a look at that. Look at that beautiful, beautiful setting behind me. That's a beautiful city of, well, maybe I'll let you guys guess. Maybe we'll start things off with a little competition. Who can guess the city? Guess the city to win a prize. How's that sound? Can they Google a city? Is that a thing? Can you Google a picture? Whatever. Anyway, it's too hard. Brisbane. I'll tell you what it is. City's Brisbane. Look at that. Sensational. Home of Jetpack Joyride and Fruit Ninja creators, Half Brick Studios. Yeah. Pop around there sometime. Mention my name for a free t-shirt. Actually, now that I think about it, probably better off not saying that you know me if you want to try and score yourself a t-shirt. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful spot here. As you can see, there's the old Brisbane Harbour Bridge behind me. Is that what it's called? I should know that, shouldn't I? The what? The Story Bridge? No, that's boring. That's a dumb name. I'm going to call it the Brisbane Harbour Bridge. Quite a ring to it, that. And it's sensational to be here. You know, I feel like I really deserve this. Finally, Barry's getting the setting that his charisma and his star power deserves. And, you know, you might be saying to yourself, so what, mate? You got yourself a new studio, who cares? Same boring old show that you usually do with a slightly nicer bridge-based backdrop. Well, you might ask that, and I'd say to you, I don't really appreciate your attitude, buddy. Alright, I work pretty hard at my show. You know, it takes a lot of effort sometimes. Trying to come up with new ways to ask my viewers for episode ideas at the very last minute. You know, I've really put in. So, you know, enough of that kind of attitude. Secondly, no, you're wrong. It's not the same old dumb boring show that we always do. We are trying out a new format. New studio, new format. We've heard your demands, fans. Today we've got some guests. We finally got some special guests coming onto the show. Some actual guests, which is pretty exciting. None of this YouTube basement vlog nonsense. This is the real deal, guys. This is a talk show now. Alright, this is prime time. This might earn old Barry Steak Fries the Emmy Award that he's been hunting. Actually, it's not an Emmy Award in Australia. In Australia, it's called a Logie Award, which I realise sounds like some kind of respiratory infection. But no, Logie Award, very highly regarded by the Australian public. So, let's shoot for one of them with our first guest. He's a very popular with fans of the show, this guy. I'm sure you're going to recognise him, and we are all going to be fascinated by what he's got to say. A lot of people asking him what he's been up to these days, so let's find out. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our first guest. It's Flash the Robot Dog. Hey guys, this is stuck. I can't turn, it's not working. I can't turn. Can someone... Oi! There. There we go, finally. Sorry about that, Flash. Haha! What an entrance, mate. Still ironing out the kinks here in the new studio, but it's all good. Anyway, welcome, mate. How you been? Dog a few words. I respect that, mate. Fair enough. Now, well, Flash, you've been part of Jetpack Joyride for a while now. Tell us, what was it like working at Legitimate Research? You must have some stories up your sleeve. Mate, Well, this is probably my fault. Didn't really think about the fact that you don't talk. Because you're a dog. Not ideal for a talk show, really, is it? But that's alright. How about this? How about this? You bark twice for yes and 8 times for no. Let's try that. Alright, so Flash, how was it working at Legitimate Research? That's not a yes-no question, I realise. What about this? Flash, would you describe working at Legitimate Research as pretty good, thanks, Barry? Nothing? Well, listen, maybe you need a bit of time to think about that, so while you do, let's dive into some Jetpack Joyride facts. In the last 6 months, the total number of Jetpack Joyrides undertaken by our players was 1,234,090,590. That's pretty good, right, Flash? You got anything to say about that? Once again, 2 barks for yes. Alright, what else we got here? The total distance covered by all users during the last 6 months was 1 billion, is that a trillion? How many zeros? Hang on. 1,700,000,000. Wait. How many zeros is a gazillion? Alright, look, that's the end of Jetpack Joyride facts this week, guys. Let's just move it on. Time for another guest. Let's keep them rolling. Now it's time to welcome Legitimate Research Scientist number 344534. Random Scientist, thanks for joining us. So, tell us, how do you like working for Legitimate Research? Alright, fine. Unreal. Okay, look, time for a quick word from our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Did you know that a few days ago it was the 8-year anniversary of Jetpack Joyride? That's right. The folks over at Halfbrick have been bringing you loyal fans gazillions of Jetpack Joyrides for over 8 years. To celebrate, they're releasing several events over September. The first one is Cut and Run event, which is out now. The second one is the Zappy Bird event, which will happen on the 12th of September. And on the 20th of September, we're back to the Back to the Future event, which we already did a bit back, but it's back in the near future now. Alright, that's the end of the sponsors, and we're back. So, during the break, you guys were just chatting about some pretty funny stories you guys had about working at Legitimate Research, right? Oh my god, his head! Oh wait, sorry, it's just an empty suit. I don't know why I got scared. I actually set that up, so sorry everybody. Anyway, maybe that'll do us for this week. Fantastic first show in this new studio. Still ironing out a few of the kinks, but I think overall pretty successful show, guys. What do you reckon? That's right. Anyway, we'll be back next time, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll have more interesting stories next time about things like, well, I'll get back to you about that. Good night, Australia and the world. Haha, Barry Steak Fries. What are you doing to me, mate? Come on! Come on, boy, why'd you embarrass me like that, man? You sat there, you didn't give me anything. Killing me. Embarrassed Barry Steak Fries on live TV? What about my Logie Award?